What if I told you that one of the most powerful remedies for better digestion, blood sugar balance, joint comfort, and even mental clarity is something you probably already have sitting in your kitchen right now? It's not a supplement, it's not a medication, and it doesn't cost much at all. I'm talking about apple cider vinegar, often shortened to ACV, and while it may seem like just a simple pantry item, it's actually a natural health powerhouse. This centuries-old remedy has recently gained attention in the scientific world, and new research is confirming what traditional healers have known for years. Today, we're breaking down 5 surprising, science-backed health benefits of apple cider vinegar, especially for people over the age of 60. We'll also explore how to use it safely and effectively, and why it could make a big difference in your daily routine. Stick around until benefit number 2. It's one most people overlook, and it has huge implications for aging brains and emotional well-being. And just a quick reminder, this video is for informational purposes only. Always speak with your healthcare provider before making changes to your wellness routine. Let's get started. Benefit number 5, supports healthy blood sugar and insulin response. Blood sugar control is one of the most important, and most overlooked, aspects of healthy aging. As we get older, our cells can become less responsive to insulin, a condition known as insulin resistance. This causes blood sugar levels to spike more easily after meals, even if you're eating the same way you always have. Over time, this can lead to fatigue, stubborn weight gain, brain fog, and even serious conditions like type 2 diabetes. Here's where apple cider vinegar can help. Several studies have shown that ACV can improve insulin sensitivity and lower blood sugar levels after meals, especially those high in carbohydrates. One study published in the journal Diabetes Care found that participants who consumed vinegar before eating a starchy meal had 34% lower blood sugar levels afterward compared to those who didn't. Another study found that daily vinegar intake helped improve fasting blood sugar levels in people with insulin resistance. To use it for blood sugar support, dilute 1 to 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water. Sip it about 10 to 20 minutes before your largest meal of the day. This timing helps slow the digestion of starches and reduces the sharp blood sugar spikes that often lead to energy crashes or cravings. And always remember, never drink apple cider vinegar straight. Its high acidity can harm your tooth enamel or irritate your throat, so always mix it with water. Benefit number 4, aids digestion and reduces bloating. As we age, our digestion tends to slow down. This can be due to reduced stomach acid, decreased enzyme production, or simply changes in our gut flora over time. What many people don't realize is that low stomach acid can actually lead to bloating, gas, indigestion, and acid reflux, because food isn't breaking down as efficiently and begins to ferment in the gut. Apple cider vinegar helps by gently increasing stomach acidity, which allows for better breakdown of proteins and improved absorption of nutrients. It also supports the production of digestive enzymes, which are essential for breaking down food properly. In traditional medicine, vinegar tonics have been used for centuries to aid digestion, and now modern studies confirm that ACV may improve gastric emptying and reduce bloating symptoms. To try this yourself, dilute 1 tablespoon of ACV in warm water and sip it about 15 minutes before meals. You can also use it as a base in homemade salad dressings, mix it into herbal teas, or drizzle it over cooked vegetables. If you have a sensitive stomach, start with a smaller dose, even half a teaspoon, and increase slowly. And for those dealing with reflux, it may seem counterintuitive to add acid, but for some people, boosting low acid levels actually reduces symptoms. That said, always test slowly and monitor your response. Now, if you want to get the benefits of apple cider vinegar but aren't a fan of the strong taste, or if you've had trouble with heartburn or irritation from drinking it, here's a great solution. Goli apple cider vinegar gummies offer all the benefits of real, fermented ACV, with the mother, in a delicious, chewable form. These gummies are made with apple cider vinegar powder, but they also include vitamins B9 and B12, which support energy production, metabolism, and even cognitive health. There's no harsh taste, and they're much easier on the stomach than drinking vinegar directly. They're also perfect for travel, easy to take daily, and great for anyone who wants to keep their wellness routine simple and consistent. You'll find a link in the video description to learn more about Goli ACV gummies. Let's keep going. The next benefit is especially helpful if you deal with daily aches or stiffness. Benefit number 3, reduces inflammation and supports joint comfort. Inflammation is the root of many age-related conditions, from joint pain and arthritis to heart disease and even cognitive decline. Apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid, antioxidants, and compounds that may help reduce oxidative stress and support your body's natural inflammatory response. While it's not a cure for chronic conditions, adding ACV to your diet regularly may help ease joint stiffness, improve circulation, and promote more comfortable movement. Some people also use ACV externally, adding it to bath water or using it in warm compresses to soothe sore muscles or aching joints. Internally, the key is consistency. ACV is not a quick fix, but over time it can support a more balanced inflammatory response, especially when paired with other healthy habits like regular walking, anti-inflammatory foods, and staying hydrated. If you're dealing with arthritis or post-exercise soreness, this is a gentle tool to have in your natural wellness toolbox. Benefit number 2, enhances brain health and mood stability. This benefit often flies under the radar, but it's one of the most important as we age. Emerging science is showing just how deeply connected our gut health is to our brain health. This is known as the gut-brain axis, and apple cider vinegar may support both sides of this powerful connection. Here's why: ACV promotes healthy digestion and helps balance the pH of the gut environment. This supports the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, which play a direct role in producing neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and GABA. In fact, up to 90% of serotonin is produced in the gut, not the brain. And serotonin is essential for mood regulation, sleep, memory, and emotional resilience. A more balanced gut can lead to better mood, sharper focus, and even reduced symptoms of anxiety or mild depression. One study published in Frontiers in Neuroscience found that regulating gut pH through diet and mild acids like vinegar may enhance brain function and reduce inflammation in the central nervous system. To support this benefit, aim for a gut-friendly routine, daily fiber, fermented foods, plenty of hydration, and yes, a small daily dose of ACV. Benefit number 1, supports healthy weight management. Many older adults find it harder to maintain a healthy weight as they age, even if their eating habits haven't changed. This is often due to hormonal shifts, reduced muscle mass, and a slower metabolism. Apple cider vinegar may support healthy weight goals by increasing satiety, the feeling of fullness, and helping regulate appetite. It also slows the rate at which food leaves the stomach, which helps prevent overeating. In one 12-week study published in Bioscience, Biotechnology, and Biochemistry, participants who consumed daily vinegar experienced lower body weight, smaller waist circumference, and improved triglyceride levels. That doesn't mean ACV will melt fat overnight, but when paired with healthy meals and regular movement, it can be a supportive part of a long-term wellness strategy. Try drinking a diluted ACV solution before your heaviest meal of the day, or taking a daily gummy if that works better for you. Apple cider vinegar may seem simple, but it's one of the most versatile wellness tools you can use, especially as you age. From blood sugar balance to digestion, joint comfort, brain support, and healthy weight, the benefits are real, and they're backed by science. Just remember to use it consistently, dilute it properly, and start with small amounts. And if you prefer a gentle, tasty way to take ACV daily, don't forget to check out the link in the description for Goli apple cider vinegar gummies. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more natural health content each week, and share this with someone you care about. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.